All right. So yeah, today in this video, I want to just show you some examples of how I think in the previous video I showed you examples of using personalized images like image generation and things like that. As again, the field has been moving so fast. Some of these are already quite behind. So now you can do things like generating posters, comics, and things like that using the new ChatGPT image generation thing. Like for instance, say, okay, this is a comic that I made about traveling before and after a baby, right? Like so, this is uh, few shot. Like meaning, I just gave it a prompt. I said, okay, I want to create a comic, and this is the situation. So I have, before a baby, I was excited to travel, but now I'm not excited. It's worry, right? Like so, and it really is able to do the text correctly. It's able to do the emotions correct. Like you can see, for instance, okay, this is a worried parent, and like yeah. So and obviously I gave the idea. Like I said, okay, if it is Fiji, I used to be very very excited. But now if it's anywhere else apart from like a 2 hour drive, I'm like really worried. Like I'm excited only if it is a 2 hour drive from me. So at least I this is really good. Like because I feel this a lot of times and. Um, so you can do these sorts of things with the new ChatGPT image generation feature. I've been obsessed with it recently. So you can also do if you go to AI Studio. This is very um, regularly. I mean, I've been using this a lot. It works okay, it doesn't work okay, but like for instance, these examples are really good. Like for instance, okay, this is a good example of image editing, like where you say, okay, you have this image of croissants, and this is also AI generated, by the way, super high quality. And then you say, okay, add chocolate drizzles. That's good. Like, I mean, another thing that I've been doing recently with my kid is, add a um, Mickey Mouse character uh, interacting with the uh, something like this, right? Like so, this is I hope it works. I'm trying to hype these, but yeah, it was quick and let's see, okay, not really great, like what you can specify, but it kept the character like the image consistency, and then just added this, right? Like so, things like this you can do. Another thing it can do is do these sorts of things is very helpful. Again, not for work, but for a lot of things. Like so, for instance, okay, this is about um, 3D cartoon animation with a baby goat. Okay, so it generates this story. So this is something I can read. Again, if you have kids, and if you have kids, everything is about the kid. But yeah, so these are the things. But you can also use it for other purposes. Um, so that's one like recent advance. Another is this doing this sort of posters. So this kind of thing, like so for instance, okay, this is maybe not a comic, but this is a poster, right? Like where I want to show like how bad the air pollution in Delhi is. I just said, okay, create a poster about air pollution in Delhi and why it's so bad, and it gave me like a very nice poster, right? Like so these are the four top reasons for the pollution, and like also gave me like very good visuals, including Delhi. This is a symbol of Delhi, the India Gate, and then India Gate with the smoke and everything. So it's really good, right? Like so, this is quite good. You can also say, okay, generate a person holding this poster, right? Like so, this is also really good. So you can do these sorts of things. So and you can do a bunch of other things as well, like real person, like me with Donald Trump, kind of things, funny tricks, but also popular personalities. ChatGPT is not censoring that anymore. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you was videos. So you can also generate a lot of videos. Obviously, there is Sora. Sora, you can do high quality videos. But I showed you this example of the my personal images that I was generating using flux models, but now you can also then do these sorts of things. So this is an image that I generated with flux that I then use this thing called runway. where I can generate a video just from that image. So this is a 10-second video from that image. It's not super consistent, but it's quite good, right? Like, I mean, the face is slightly okay, slightly off, something is off, but there are others. Like this is again an AI generated image of me, and then I said, okay, animate this as if it's the camera is moving forward and behind, and the people walking around. Looks quite good. Like, there are others, like this is my wife, like, AI generated image of her as Superman, and then, okay, she's flying through the New York skyline. All of this was free. I generated this on Runway. Obviously, again, like you can see the fingers are off and all of that, but I mean, I'm really impressed by the quality of this. Look at the hair, look at the face that is consistent, the cape that is, flying, the buildings are moving. It's really good. And you can do really good sort of stuff. And this sort of stuff you can use for filler content, like if you're generating videos and things like that, you can use this very well. Um, Okay, another thing that I did recently was this deep fake. So there's this company called HeyGen. You go to HeyGen, right? Like, so this is a company that can help you create deep fakes of yourself or any other thing, right? Like, so I had just recorded a 30-second video of myself speaking a script that they were saying. So I did this on in one night. It took me around like 20 minutes to do this. So just create an account, create the video, and then the output of this is like mind-blowingly good, right? Like, and this is consumer product. Right? It's not something. I mean, a year ago, I would have had to have professionals, have Dreamweaver and all of that stuff to edit artifacts, generate the voice. Now it's all single shot, and again, like the important thing with these is that these are getting better. And the objective of all of these is to show you how things are, not encourage the misuse of these, but we as academics especially need to start thinking about, okay, this is a reality, right? Like, irrespective of whether you want to put your head in the sand and not think about it, like others will use it. Like, so how is this going to be used, misused, used for good, used for good? That's the thing that we should be very careful thinking a lot about, AI especially. Okay, so this is the video. Let me play it. Like, I think, it's really good. Oops. He finally solved some of its most in the year 2045, humanity finally solved some of its most enduring and complex problems: poverty, hunger, access to healthcare, and even systemic inequality. The breakthrough wasn't a new political system or a sudden economic windfall, it was generative AI. Imagine a world where generative AI systems are embedded into. So that's, I mean, I sometimes cannot believe it. Like, it's a deepfake. Obviously, the voice, the accent will give it away, right? Like, but the voice, the sound of the voice is mine. The video, it looks extremely realistic, right? Like, with even the hand movements and all of that stuff. And the lip sync obviously is great. So these are, I mean, and this being done like 15 minutes with a 30-second clip of mine, consumer product for free. Obviously, you can pay to generate more. I could have uploaded other videos. I think I can easily generate video deepfakes of Trump or whatever. But again, that's not the point. Like that, okay, HeyGen is a Chinese company and they're doing this. That's not the point. Like, the idea is, if the tech exists, like, the bad guys will have it, the good guys will have it. So, what can we do with it? What are the consequences? That's the thing that we should be thinking about. So that's about, images and videos. Then the next thing is also, super huge advances in audio generation, like in terms of generating different types of sounds, in terms of voice cloning and things like that. So this generating sounds is also, especially if you're a video producer or an audio song producer, you will know the importance of generating sound. So there's lots of companies, like, you can check it out. Like 11 Labs is the big one. This is they do all sorts of AI voice. They're really good. They can do voice to voice, like, which I'll show you a demo of. They'll do voice cloning, and a bunch of different things, right? Like, so 11 Labs is quite good. Suno is also quite good. Suno is for music generation, right? So you can just say, okay, I want to generate this, and it'll generate the audio for you. Again, like don't think of how bad this is now. Think of how good this can get. If I don't have a demo right now, but it's really good. Like surprisingly good for generic sounds right now, but I think it'll be very good eventually. Um, Another thing I wanted to show you was this demo that I had created. No, not this. Yeah, by the way, this is another thing that I also had created. I think I showed you this already. This is the thing that I white coded. This is a speech-to-speech demo that I created. Again, white coded in like 15 minutes or so. Basically, I mean, I was surprised how well this works. So basically, what I did is I just dumped the documentation onto Gemini, and I asked it to create this thing, and it actually wants me. I created this API key. It's public and all of that stuff, but this is not hosted anywhere, and this also I don't have a credit card on that account or anything, so it's fine. But yeah, this is just for a quick demo. But this shows you how quickly you can build these demos, but also how well the tech works, right? Like so, okay, so this is voice to voice, so meaning I send in a voice and it replies to me with the same voice cloned in a different voice. So let me show you that. Hey, I'm trying to record this video to show voice-to-voice capabilities. Uh, Thanks for working. Okay, so it sent the thing and I got the thing back. So let me play the original voice that I recorded. Hey, I'm trying to record this video to show voice-to-voice capabilities. Uh, Thanks for working. Okay, so this is the 11-second clip. So this is now I've had this to change to another voice. I use the Indian accent, but a voice with an Indian accent, but I can use any other voice. Like, let me show you the output. Hey, I'm trying to record this video to show voice-to-voice capabilities. Uh, Thanks for working. So, I mean, again, like if you don't understand the how good that is, like including the okay, change the voice, but it kind of okay, can do an Indian accent, that's good. Like the can do these sorts of pauses, the thinking, everything is really, really good, right? So that sort of thing is surprisingly the advances we really don't understand. Like, we are obsessed with LLMs being whatever, stochastic parrots and things like that. But the advances in these other modalities is really, really good. And that's kind of the flywheel that we don't probably underestimate a bit. Okay, so that's that thing, right? Like, and these sorts of things are now already consumer grade. Like, if I can build a demo, and this is really, really fast, right? Like, so I can show you another thing. So, yeah, so just to show you how quickly this is going to work. So one, two, right? Like, so within 2 seconds, it took my speech and it just cloned it. Yeah, so just to show you how quickly this is going to work. Right? Like, so that's it just is almost instantaneous, and this is done through an API. If you host it natively, you can do much quicker. And a lot of companies now are doing this sort of voice cloning for removing accents. So a huge problem with call centers in India or in Africa is the accent. Like people, especially in the Western world, they have problems with understanding accents. So now a lot of companies are doing this sort of accent removal using this technology, which is I don't know how I should take it, like if it's good or bad, but that's another point. But yeah, this is voice and advances in voice. So this is again just scratching the surface in terms of what voice can do. And then okay, lots of white coding examples. I think I showed you some examples already. But yeah, so these are some good examples of video and audio and images, the recent advances. Yeah.